Namaskar. Today's topic is fulfillment of the mission. Shri Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar says, when people move in the psychic sphere, they should define a mission in their minds and they should move towards the fulfillment of that mission. As long as one remains in the world, one will have to maintain progress in the mental sphere. Suppose a student is studying. He will have to remember that he has to pass an examination. If he doesn't think about passing the examination, if he studies only for the sake of study, he will never pass it. To keep a mission before one's eye is mandatory. If there is no mission, then psychic endeavor will become meaningless. It will be just a waste of time. As far as human endeavor is concerned, there should be a mission, and one must always remember that mission. It's good to die working, but still better to work even while dying. So one should always bear in mind, I am alive in this world for the fulfillment of my mission. Apart from this, I have no worth. And if one ever lives a life without a mission, then in that case, no endeavor in the physical sphere will bring success. If you do not want to work, if you do not want to serve the world, you will become a burden on the world. It would be better to leave the world than to live as a burden on it. Human life should be enriched with intense activity. Above the mental sphere, there is the spiritual sphere. In the spiritual world, it is not enough to think only of one's mission, because the purpose of the mission is service in the external world. But when the movement is internal, that is when the movement is from mind to spirit, then a mission is of no importance, because you are withdrawing your entire existence towards supreme fulfillment. You may be active in your mission to promote the welfare of the world, Jagat Hitaya Cha, but that is not enough. Along with this, you have to take up another mission, and that is to bring about your own spiritual salvation. If one doesn't try for one's own salvation, if one does not do spiritual practice, one can never serve society. It will be totally impossible. When you take a vow to work for the mission, just remembering that vow will not make it possible for you to win salvation. Through that vow, you can serve the world. So in the spiritual sphere, your progress does not depend only on your mission. The very import of human existence is one to serve the world and one to do one's sadhana for one's all-round salvation. Here you must remember that salvation does not mean salvation in the spiritual stratum only. Humanity must get salvation in all spheres of life without any exception. All humanity wants salvation in the social sphere. They want salvation in the realm of intellectual liberty, and they want salvation in the spiritual sphere. These are the minimum wants of human beings. So we have to work for both mental and spiritual spheres.